it's Judith and the Celestial team, of course, grading in. Judith, who is also the creator and the developer of New Paradigm Psychotherapy recently, which is more about there's nothing wrong with you except what you think or have been told is wrong with you. That's another story. But I have a website, and I'll put it below. And I don't even know what I came to talk about. That's what's interesting. It's following the breadcrumbs, I call it, or connecting the dots. You set out during a day with a certain trajectory. And this year, 2017, it seems to get waylaid or changed. There's a lot of upheaval. And then you follow the breadcrumbs to see where it's really leading you. That's what happened. I had a client way across the world that I was going to talk to. And suddenly their computer conked out, blue screen. So I thought, well then, who am I really supposed to be talking to now then? And here I am. And I'm going to find out what I'm going to say as we say it. This is the year of upheaval. Upheaval. My goodness, I can't even say it anymore. Upheaval. Upheaval. Heaving upward. Fruit basket upset. It actually kicked in during the maelstrom of November 2016. Looking back, I even did a webinar about that, but I had no idea what it was going to be like until I was in it. Everything is changing. It's really important to know that so you don't think you're going crazy. Everything is changing. We're out of the old agenda-focused paradigm based on power over others, based on the old patriarchy. No offense, man. You've been victimized by it too. But we're moving into sovereignty and unity consciousness. And so everything is falling apart, but we're not losing anything. We're transmuting, transforming, it's being rearranged. Toward the end of this year, everything will start to make sense. We're letting go of everything that didn't serve us, whether we liked it or not. We got used to liking things that didn't serve us. We got used to depending on external circumstances or other people to help us feel comfortable and cozy and right. And all of that is falling apart, which is good. You'll see, it's good. What we're moving into now is, it's the year of upheaval. And then what it's moving into is coalescence. And that's the name of the group, the energy sensitive group that I began last August, which is flourishing and now about to have an offspring. A new coalescence is about to begin. You may be in it. A real reason that I'm sharing this video now is because there is a you or two or four who will be in it and who need to see this video in order to resonate with the idea of being part of an energy sensitive group that becomes family, that becomes home. That's a coalescence of the all of us and would not be complete without each of us. Coalescence. Welcome home. If you're an energy sensitive and that interests you, email me. thecelestialteam@gmail.com. I'll put that below. But what we're all doing now is a form of coalescing. Coalescence means unity consciousness. In other words, diversity is part of the whole. Diversity is not other. We need all the other to be whole. We're that vast. That's unity consciousness. And it's sovereignty. Because once we know we need all the other, we embrace it as a part of ourself. Yes, maybe a shadow part that we have sworn was never part of us. Well, guess what? It popped up. It is. Everything that pops up is now. Doesn't mean you have to align with it, or it means you have to accept it and don't fight against it. Fighting against creates violence, separation, power over others. That's what we're out of now, you see. Now, loving allowance is the most powerful way to go, the most sovereign. Loving allowance for all things to be as they are, because the moment you allow them, they start to change. They start to coalesce. With my psychotherapist hat on, I can point to a man named Carl Rogers, who started an entire modality of therapy. I think it was called person-centered psychotherapy, which aren't they all? Well, they should be. But he had a phrase called unconditional positive regard, meaning he walked in, met the client, saw them, experienced them with unconditional positive regard, meaning no matter what he heard, he knew it fit somewhere as a piece of the puzzle that would be part of the whole of the person. And that means good. It means good. All that isn't good is that we cast out and judge. So maybe now this video is a message to you about that. Anything in you that you cast out or judge or blame or belittle or loathe, you will meet in the external. In Lakesh, I am another you. And then you can love it there. And that'll be a start. Because as above, so below, as within, so without. So just start with loving allowance for everything about you. Even the things you judge as negative. They're negative because that's how they've been judged. Trust me, there's a gold mine in you of things that you haven't yet allowed to show you more about yourself. And as you do that, you see those reflections around you. And as we all do that, pretty soon, we're all working together. It's a start. It's a good one. Okay, so namaste. Bye for now.